back to recent DVD and Blu-ray pickups number 33. So yes, it is currently the 3rd of January, and where is it? There it is. I got a package. Yeah, I have this big yoke for just a Blu-ray. Kind of seems a waste if you ask me. But I'm hoping it's like I have another one that I'm waiting on. I'm hoping it's the one I ordered before that one. So let's see. And it is. It is Star Trek Nemesis. So yeah, that means now I have just Generations to pick up on Blu-ray, and then I'll have all the Star Trek movies on Blu-ray. So yeah, very happy to have that into the collection. Okay, so it's been a little bit, and I went into town because I had an appointment today, and I went into two charity shops as well as CEX. With CEX, the card machine was down. Excuse me, the card machine was down, so didn't even bother getting anything. But I had €1 on me once I went into a charity shop, and this charity shop is where I bought 2 VHSs before, and they actually had 2 VHSs there this time, but I could only get one because they don't do card there, unfortunately. But this one was a no-brainer. The other one was The Parent Trap with the Olsen twins, I think, or Mary Kay and Ashley, one of the two. Yeah, this one, as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it because I love this franchise and I love the TV show franchise that spawned off from it. So without delaying it anymore, I picked up the Karate Kid on VHS. So yeah, very happy to have the first Karate Kid on VHS. My slowly growing VHS collection. So that's what I have for right now. Okay, so it is now the 5th of January, and I'm in a temporary recording area now that I've finally taken down the Christmas tree. So the main reason why I'm in this temporary recording area is because I'm going to be doing up the spare bedroom into media room. Just haven't started yet. And yeah, so I was on Playtendo Guy stream last night on the 4th of January, and through that stream, I finally learned of the name of a movie that I've been searching for years. So, a bit of backstory before I get into any of this. There was 3 films I remember watching on a local station called RTE when I was a kid. And I found 2 out of the 3. The first one was The Fifth Element. The second one was Bicentennial Man. And the third one, which I'll get to at the end. And it was through that stream and me actually taking the initiative to go and look at the trailer to confirm if it was that one that I did. As soon as I looked it up on CEX because I was going to buy the Blu-ray, because I had the opportunity to buy the Blu-ray a while ago in my local CEX, but it's not there anymore. And there was only one Blu-ray, and I wasn't willing to risk it because it was only in one store. And so I got the next bus down, and I ended up buying 1, 2, technically 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. And I only went down for 1. So I will go through it. So I paid €3 for this. It is a complete series of a TV show. I got an Oxfam because it was on sale, and it was the complete Firefly series. And I have it plugged in, and I was supposed to have the ring light on, but obviously I forgot like a dolt. But yeah, the complete series of Firefly I got for €3 because at the time it was selling for 6 in CEX. I don't know if it's still selling for that price now, or if it's gone for more. But they didn't even take the discs out of the case. And yeah, so that's what I'm after pausing to do, putting them in the box. Surprised it's this big of a box for just 4 discs. Like it definitely could have been a lot smaller than this. It feels like more like a VHS tape box for it, but it did actually come with this booklet that I forgot to put in. Now, I haven't seen Firefly, and a while ago I did pick up Serenity on DVD, so yeah, it's on the back burner to watch at some point. So I got that in Oxfam. I also managed to get a 3 for 4 deal. So I'm just taking off the tape for this. So the first one that I got was a 2 film set of for this particular film, and it is Ace Ventura 1 and Ace Ventura 2. I've seen the first one. I've seen the first Ace Ventura, but I have not. I tried watching Pet Detective, and I just could never get into it. But I did enjoy the first Ace Ventura. That is for sure. And then I picked up a Scooby-Doo film that I remember seeing as a kid, and it is Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, where Shaggy becomes a werewolf during a race, and it's Red Shirt Shaggy. So, yeah, happy to have that in the collection. And the last thing I picked up is from a series that I have not seen. Now, I know recently Rob Zombie done his own take on this particular franchise that hasn't gone over well with from what I remember seeing when it came out. So, the only reason why I know of this series is because, as I mentioned, I'm a fan of a pair of YouTubers called The Game Chasers, and one of them, Billy, is a massive fan of this series, and so that's how I know of this series, and it is The Munsters, specifically Monsters Revenge. So, yeah, never seen it, never seen anything got to do with the Monsters, but it was there, and I said, fuck it, I'll pick it up. Now, so that was the second charity shop that I went to, which was Oxfam. The first charity shop I went to was I went to 2 St. Vincent de Paul charity shops, and I only found something in one of them, and it was the second one, and I paid €10 for this, complete, and it's, well, as soon as I seen it, I remembered seeing it on Matt's channel over at Matt's V's Movies, because I do remember it being one of the few first videos I ever seen from Matt, and I think AJ sent it to him. I'm not 100% sure, but I looked it up on eBay, and as I'm recording this on the 5th, 2 sold back in November for between 10 and €20. So I got about on market. I paid about market price for this. And it is the Blu-ray triple play edition of Family Guy, It's a Trap. And it is complete. So let me just show. I know I already own this on Blu-ray, but now I have this special edition. So there you see the Blu-ray. You see the something dark side digital copy, and then opening up here, you'll see the trading cards are still sealed, the t-shirt's still sealed, and then the script is still there. So it is 100% complete and 100% still. Like I said, the t-shirt and the cards are still sealed, and I won't be opening them. They're going to remain sealed and in this box set. So yeah, very happy to finally have this picked up. I'm definitely going to be posting about this on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, do, because that is where I post updates on videos, like what's coming up and so on and so forth. So, I finally then went into CEX and I bought one Blu-ray and I bought the movie that I was talking about. So, the Blu-ray that I bought was the first Creed, because I still have yet to watch any of the Rocky films as well as Creed, but I think I can watch Creed without having seen any of the Rocky films. But yeah, I now have that in the collection. And then so the last thing is the movie I was talking about that I remember. I vaguely remember there's bits and pieces that stuck out in my mind, but not enough to remember the name of the film, unlike The Fifth Element or Bicentennial Man. And it was, as I said, when I was on stream with Playtendo Guy and others, that this film was brought up, and as soon as it was brought up, and they were talking about the film, alarm bells started to ring in my head. It's like, hang on, this might be what you've been looking for years. And this morning, or rather this evening, I looked up the trailer for it, and as I was watching the trailer, it was it. It was that film, and that film is AI, artificial intelligence. So yes, finally, after years and years and years of not knowing about it, the search is over. I have the 2-disc version. I paid €1 for it, and I'm very happy to own this in the collection. I cannot wait to watch this again to relive that. So there you guys go. Obviously, this isn't the end, because I still have the rest of this month to do. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, so it's now Friday the 6th, and I got a package. The last Blu-ray that I'm expecting. I've already pre-opened it, because I tried recording this clip before, but I went into a bit of a coughing fit. And I don't fancy trying to remember to edit that out, because I probably will forget. But I obviously know what Blu-ray it is, because it's, like I said, it's the last one that I'm waiting on. It's one I'm actually happy to own in the collection, because I do like this film. I remember going and seeing it in cinema. And that is the 2017 Power Ranger film. Yeah, like I said, I went to go see it in cinema. I absolutely enjoyed it, and I'm happy to add it into the collection. Okay, so it's only been a few hours since this morning, and I got two more things to add to the collection. One of them is the best of Power Rangers Ultimate Ranger. Now, I remember actually owning this on VHS as a kid, and DVD as well, because it has some pretty good episodes. It ranges from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to In Space to Lost Galaxy to Lightspeed Rescue and to Wild Force with Forever Red, the anniversary special, because it has mostly team up episodes in it. So yeah, happy to have that in the collection. And then the first thing that I noticed, because I only noticed that after I was on my way home and stopped in for a brief second to kill time, but this was the first thing I noticed when I was down there this morning, and that is the Beatles 8 days a week, the touring years. So yeah, this is a nice looking set, I'm not gonna lie. It is very, very clean. And yeah, it's basically a documentary going through the touring years. And so let me actually just So yeah, there is disc 1 and disc 2, as well as a booklet. And then if I flip it around, it's actually the Beatles on a stage performing. So yeah, it's very nice. I definitely need to pick up more Beatles stuff, because I do love the Beatles. I grew up on the Beatles. So yeah, very happy to have this really clean, except for, that sticker there, but a really clean special edition into the collection. Okay, so it is now the 9th of uh, January, and the last time I'm going to be filming downstairs for any of my videos moving forward, because tomorrow, the 10th, is when I am doing my media room. I bought everything that I need, at least I hope I need, and I have a skip coming tomorrow. But that's neither here nor there. There will be a video coming out on that not long after this video goes out. It'll be early February when that video comes out. I believe the 3rd is when I have it scheduled. So I was in town today and I got 3 things. I didn't even bother going to charity shops because I was in looking on Saturday, so obviously not enough time has passed. But in CEX I picked up two Blu-rays, 1 DVD. So I'll show the DVD off first. It's a TV series, and it is the 2nd season of Ghost Whisperer. Now, I absolutely love this show. Never finished it. I loved it as a kid. I essentially grew up in my early teens watching it, I would say. Maybe even slightly younger than that. And I loved it. I absolutely loved and adored this show. And just never got around to finishing it. And they had the series 1 to 5 box set in my local CEX, but I wasn't paying $38 for it when I paid a $5 for season 2. So I can probably pick up the other 4 seasons for cheaper than that. So yeah, 2nd season, I should say, of Ghost Whisperer. And then the 2 Blu-rays that I bought the Diamond Edition of Cinderella, simply because it was a slip and it was cheap, as you can see there, €3. Can't really complain. Don't remember much of this. It's probably in one of those grey areas as a kid. Have I seen it? Do I remember seeing it? Your guess is as good as mine. And then the last one is actually a Blu-ray upgrade to a film I only watched for the very first time last year. And it was not long after All Quiet on the Western Front came out. There's the very next day that I decided to watch it. And what I didn't like about my Blu-ray, my DVD copy of this, is there was a whole hour gone from the movie. It was only 2 hours instead of 3 hours. And it is the 20th anniversary edition of Schindler's List. So, yes. I love this movie. I actually really did enjoy it. So, there is the Blu-ray. It comes with some booklets. And then there is a DVD copy. And then it does come with a code. So, have at it. And yeah, that is all I have for right now. I probably will have some pickups tomorrow, because as the friend who's helping me with the media room, he says he has a few things for me for free. So you'll obviously see that when the room is done. So yeah, I'll see you all then. Alright, so it's now the 11th, and the media room is essentially done. I'm just finalizing putting everything in their correct places. As you can see, I'm filming in front of one of my bookcases, which holds all my DVDs, my movie DVDs, and then over there holds the TV shows, and the big one holds the Blu-rays. Well, the movie Blu-rays. The DVD Blu-rays are still over yonder. So yeah, as you can see, I have a big stack from a friend and a small stack from when I went out today. So I'm going to start with the TV shows that he gave me, because he was the one who helped with this room. Obviously, you know, I made a video about building this this media room, and yeah, so he gave me the complete Series 1 and Series 3 of Primeval. It's not a show that I've ever seen before, but I am familiar with it because with the Doctor Who action figures, a lot of them get retooled from existing Primeval action figures. So happy to actually give this a look-see. And then of course, as you can see right here, he gave me a bunch of movies, so let's quickly go through them. We have a Sylvester Stallone film, Assassins. I have never seen this before, so I look forward to checking it out. Then the next one he gave me was Adrift. Again, never seen it, don't know much about it, so I look forward to giving it a go. And then he also gave me a extended edition of Argo, which should come with a lot of stuff. I don't know if it is 100% complete. I didn't actually have a look. So there's the movie anyway. And in here should be all the other stuff that it comes with. So let me just have a quick gander. We have, I'm assuming this is just a nice little booklet about the film. And then we have a poster. I'm not going to open it out. And then we also have another poster there. So yeah, I know next to nothing about Argo. I believe that means that it is complete. But I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, I look forward to checking this out as the DVD falls. And so up next, we have Birdman. I believe I've heard of it, but I've never seen it before, so I look forward to checking that out, as well as Bumblebee. I have not seen this, and I'm happy to have it in the collection. And then up next is another Stallone film. We have Cobra. Again, know nothing about it, but given the fact that it's Stallone, it's probably an action film. And then up next is Drone. Don't know anything about it. As well as Jarhead. I don't know anything about this, but I'll have it in the collection. And then he also gave me Ripple Effect, which I believe I've heard of, but I'm not 100% sure. And then he also gave me the Phantom Menace on DVD. Let me just move that to there. Which has a nice slip and actually a nice case. So, yeah, I do like this slip. So, I do like this movie, as I've mentioned quite a lot on live streams. And then lastly is The Shape of Water with a nice slip, which I have been wanting to kind of check out because the guy who plays the sea thing is Doug Jones, who also plays Saru in Star Trek. He's also in Hocus Pocus 1 and 2 and many, many more. So happy to have that in the collection. And then today we went down and I bought this nice little whiskey container, whiskey flask, for like €3 in a charity shop. And yeah, I bought it because it was cool. I thought it was cool. I've always wanted one of these, so very happy to have it in the collection. Now I'll go over what I bought. So whilst I was in CEX, I noticed they had the first of the Sherlock Holmes movies that Robert Downey Jr. done, and had a slipcover on it. Now I already have it on Blu-ray, so I kindly asked one of the employees if I could just have the slip, and he graciously gave me. So here is the reversible slip with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. So yeah, I'll definitely be putting that on my copy. And then they also actually had A Game of Shadows, so I can actually get rid of my copy of it now. And yeah, I still have yet to actually see this one. And then I got all of these in a charity shop for about $3. And I'm pretty sure because some of these were, two of these were €1 and then 2 of them were 50¢. So I saw this and I picked it up because it is a digitally remastered 25th anniversary edition of Elvis Presley, Loving You. Because I've never really seen any of the Elvis personally acted films, so I'm interested to check it out now after watching Elvis from last year with Tom Hanks and I'm blanking on his name. I'm blanking on his name, but it'll come to me eventually. But yeah, I'm looking forward to actually giving this a go. Now, I've seen bits and pieces of this, but I don't remember much. And it is the first Jumanji. So, happy to check this out. I haven't seen much of it. And then I also picked up the Simpsons movies. It does say €2 there. I got it in a charity shop for 50¢, so, because it saves me $1.50 or what have you. I'll probably will upgrade it to Blu-ray later on, but we'll see. And then lastly, just randomly, I found the second season of Primeval. So now I have seasons 1 to 3, so I'm missing, I think, what my friend said was 4 and 5. So I'm happy to add all of these into the collection. Now the next clip will probably be the aftermath of a live DVD and Blu-ray pickups. And yeah, so I'll see you when I'm done with that. Okay, so it is now Unlucky Friday the 13th, and as you can see there, I have two new pickups, both TV show related. So I will start with the big box first, and yeah, I was hemming and hawing on whether or not I wanted this for a while, and then I said today, fuck it, I'll just get it, and that is the complete first season of Futurama. As you can see, the slip for it isn't in the best condition. That's partially my fault, but also partially CEX's fault, because when they put in, when I went to go buy it and they went to get the discs, they slipped the discs in here, and me being a dum-dum thought that it was one of the pull-out ones here, so I ended up pulling the discs out here, and that's what kind of messed it up. But it's like, I love Futurama. I haven't seen every episode, but here's what the outer box looks like without the slip, and then here's what each individual case is. So we have disc 1, which has 4 episodes on it, and there's the back, and here's disc 2, and then we have disc 3, and I'm pretty sure if I was to put it in a particular order, it would form like an image. So let me go actually do that. So yeah, as you can see, it forms that image there, which is pretty nice. I like when box sets do that. So yeah, €6 for the complete first season of Futurama. And I do like this box design, and it's definitely a show that I need to get more of, because as I said, I do love the show. I've seen a lot of the episodes of it, and I know they are bringing it back. I think it's this year that it might be coming back. I don't know. Someone do correct me in the comments down below. But the last thing that I got is a mashup episode. It was a special episode bringing in 3 different Disney Channel shows, the 3 most popular at that time. And that was, so it is That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. So yes, I this was a huge event when I was a kid. Because I grew up loving well, mainly That's So Raven and the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and it was actually this episode that got me into Hannah Montana for a good while. I never finished it, but yeah, I'm happy to have this in the collection because it's an all right special. That because originally it was A Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and That's a Raven crossover, and then Hannah Montana came in towards the end of the special, and and then a couple of years later they had another special, not with That's So Raven, but with the Wizards of Waverly Place, Sweet Life on Deck, the sequel series to Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and then Hannah Montana again. So, yeah, which means they're all in the one big connected universe that, Wizards exist in the Hannah Montana, That's So Raven / Raven's Home, the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody / the Sweet Life on Deck, Wizards, werewolves, zombies, all that stuff exists all in the one universe, so that's wild to think of. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I have for right now, and in a few days' time from when I'm recording this, I'm going to be out filming for the first live DVD and Blu-ray hunt of the year. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a few days. Hello, and welcome back. Why am I starting this as if I'm just starting the pickups video? No, I'm wrapping it up now, actually. Because as you can see there, I went hunting today, and I filmed it. I legit just finished filming for the live DVD and Blu-ray hunt episode 15. And yeah, I did not expect this to be another half-hour pickups, but what can you do when I pick up as much as I do every week? So, as you've seen, I went into 2 charity shops and a CEX, and I only got one thing from a charity shop, and that was an Oxfam. And there was, as always, there's not really anything in there that tickles my fancy. But I did get one thing, because I've seen this movie twice and I genuinely enjoy it. And that is The Game Plan, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I believe this is his first main Disney role where he's the lead. Because I think he's appeared in like an episode of Hannah Montana and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and then Wizards of Waverly Place. But I believe this might be his first main lead role as in a Disney film, and it's a pretty good one. I genuinely enjoyed it the 2 times that I've seen it. Might have seen it more than the 2, but I can only remember the 2 times. So happy to add The Game Plan into the collection. I'll just put it there for now. So then in CEX, as you can see, I got quite a few things. As always, I'll save the Blu-rays for last, and I will just show off the one thing from a TV show that I got, and that is the complete 9th season of MASH. Now, this is the only season that I have in my collection, because I don't see it out that often in my local area anyways. But I do love the show. I never seen every episode of it, but I've seen like a lot of the episodes growing up. So I do love this series. I still have yet to watch the movie that this is based off of, which I do own in my collection that I got last November. But yeah, I'm happy to have this in the collection. So they're not in the right order, but yeah, and then it even comes with this little booklet. So we have those characters there, and then we have the main trio on the back. So yeah, I'm happy to have this in the collection. This was like $3.50, and it's in what it kind of seems like a VHS tape almost. with the clamshell, the way the clamshell is designed. And this isn't the only one that I have that's like this. As you've seen early on this week, I'm trying to find it. The Firefly, the complete Firefly set that I have, that's also similar to this. That's kind of makes it look like a VHS tape. I actually got three things from the €1 movie section. The first one is Roald Dahl's The Witches, the original, not the remake. I haven't even seen the remake, and I don't think I ever will. It's not something that interests me when I could easily just watch the original. I'm trying to get it so it's not glary. Yeah, I remember watching this in primary school, and yeah, I genuinely enjoy it. It's really, really good. So I'm happy to finally have The Witches in the collection. And then the next two are movies that I've never seen before. And the first one, which could potentially be a Tales from the Backlog, but I already have February's one done, which is going to be Mrs. Doubtfire. So I've never seen Mrs. Doubtfire before, but I did for the Tales of the Backlog new series that I've started. Make sure to follow my Instagram, because that's where I'll always post what future content is coming out. But yeah, Groundhog Day. Never seen Groundhog Day before. I think I've seen one clip from it. But yeah, happy to have it in my collection. It's apparently a collector's edition, so that must mean there's a bunch of special features. On it we have the director's commentary, the Weight of Time documentary, filmographies, trailers, and animated menus. So I don't know. It's one that I've been wanting in the collection for a while. So, and then the next one, as I'm always saying, like whenever I pick these up, as one of these up, I have never. The only James Bond film I've ever seen is the new one, No Time to Die. So I have two of the Daniel Craig ones on Blu-ray, which I can actually look right here. I have Casino Royale and Skyfall on Blu-ray because they were genuinely cheap pickups. And then in the €1 section, I noticed this one, and it's a Pierce Brosnan one, and it is Die Another Day. So I don't know which ones are good, which ones are bad. I'm pretty sure either AJ or Matt will have commented by the time they get to around here of like which James Bonds I should keep an eye out for. And it is a 2-disc version. So there's disc 2 and disc 1. And then there's some extras in here. We have a little booklet, and then on the back has the scene selections, and then we have some DVD Die Another Day thing, and then we have a advertisement for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. So yeah, that is the last of the DVD pickups. So in terms of Blu-rays, when I went down today, as I mentioned in the video on Friday, I didn't actually look at what Blu-rays were on there, and I only ended up finding 2. There was another one that I was thinking about, which was Ferris Bueller's Day Off on Blu-ray. I could have gotten it for $12, but I didn't. But what I did get was the Lego Movie, which I have seen the Lego Movie, and I do enjoy the Lego Movie. I just haven't seen the sequel, which I heard isn't as good. But I definitely did enjoy the Lego Movie when I watched it. And then lastly, I got the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, because I do love the Guardians films. I watched both of them, and I enjoy them. And I'm looking forward to the third one that's coming out later on this year. So I will be doing a video on that. But yeah, happy to add this into the collection, and that is going to finally wrap up this pickups video. It's another long one, so I apologize about that. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on Wednesday for a unscripted review for The Banshees of Inisherin. So I'll see you all on Wednesday.